Let me try this again. This is it. Because this is frazzling. But anyways, let me start this again. So trying to travel, trying to stay safe. Every single way that I try to travel is sabotaged and I'm set up. And again, like I am being gang stalked, I am being harassed by a network of organized criminals, cults, covens, industry people, matrix and government agency people, people that are part of law enforcement, people that are part of the justice system, every fucking kind of person that you can think of, people that have used their resources, connectivity, and money that is stolen fucking money to help try to take me out, all because I am the last probably member of my family, and I have been stolen from because my family's money was taken. I've been cut out of a will, I've been cut out of an inheritance, not cut out, it's just been stolen by a bunch of fucking crooks and criminals. And many of these people are higher ups, connected people, people that have wealth and resources. There are people with wealth and resources that are participating in this that don't need anything from me, but yet and still they've joined in. But anyways, the travel that I just came from, I'm also starting to think that there's some kind of like gang affiliation, some kind of cartel shit that's going on too, because the way that things have been set up, it's like I'm being attacked by somebody that knows someone. And I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick of the cockroaches, the weak-minded people, the clones, the greed, the stupidity, the feeble-minded. Like, I'm really tired of it. And the saddest thing is like you guys are so entitled and so full of yourselves that you think that you owe me, that I owe you something, and I owe it to you to die, so that what you can continue on living your lavish lives and whatever. No. No, like you guys are, because if it, you know what, if it's being done to other people, and if not me, it'd just be somebody else. So fuck you people. But anyways, I went yesterday in an effort to try to keep myself moving and keep myself safe. I tried to make arrangements traveling. I'm traveling by ground this time. I've tried the air. They've tried to take me out there, so this time I'm traveling on the ground. I went to go try to purchase a certain itinerary. After I talked to one person, that one person advised me of the itinerary, of the departure date, the concrete time, the fact that it leaves every morning for the same destination. So I went and checked out my resources and came back and wanted to book that. That agent, whether it was planned or accidental or whatever, was not available to talk to, but the next agent was some fuzzy-haired kid with glasses. And then all of a sudden the itinerary changed, and this train wasn't leaving until fucking Wednesday. Okay. So I went ahead and just picked the itinerary that I could, because that was suspicious, but I did what I could because I was just in a bind and I needed to get out of the place that I was at. So I'm traveling along today. I took a nap. I woke up because I can't go to the bathroom or go to sleep or do anything without somebody, like I said, a cockroach of some sort crawling up my ass. So I woke up today and there was a little chunky Hispanic chick that was sitting in a four-way seat that was across from me where I was traveling from. And I didn't pay her too much mind. When I woke up, there was some older Hispanic woman that was traveling with her, some old crotchety-looking, Cruella de Vil-looking chick. And I don't know, it's just the way that things are happening for my life now. It's just energetically you start feeling suspicious about people. But she just kind of sparked some concern because I woke up and all of a sudden she was there. She must have got on some kind of one of the stops because, of course, as I'm traveling along on the ground, you make a lot of stops that way. So anyway, she kept kind of looking over. Like I said, these people, when they do shit, they just seem really suspicious. So she kept kind of looking over at me and stuff like that and whatever. So anyways, I didn't try to pay it too much mind, but I did go out and use the restroom. I realize now that I'm going to have to take all my shit with me when I go to the restroom, because when I came back, I sat down to try to eat something and drink something and stuff, and I instantly started to feel sick. I started to feel the pain in my back, all of these weird ass symptoms that I keep getting. The problem that I have with this, again, is that people can contaminate themselves and contaminate others just trying to contaminate me out of desperation. I don't know where these idiots that keep helping think that I don't know how they think they're just aiming for me and they can't make themselves sick, because this is some serious shit. So if I can survive it, you better make sure that you can survive it too. Because this is like serious like shit that they've been spraying at me and stuff like that. It fucks with your circulation, swells up your joints and shit like that. Like, they've really tried the most, I'll give them that. But the funniest thing is that at what cost? Then on top of that, there's other people on the thing with me. Whatever. But anyways, so like my throat started to feel kind of like scratchy and shit, all the same bullshit ass shit. And she's kind of looking over at me and stuff like that and just kind of whatever. And so I'm just irritated at this point. I'm tired of this shit. This bitch doesn't know me from a ham bone, but she's willing to sit on a train and catch a train to try to poison me. There's either racism, like gang affiliation, like cartel shit going on at this point involved, because there's no way that, there's no way that it's like, what the fuck, what incentive do some of these people even have other than money? Like, is the money worth the karma? Is the money worth your life? Like, you could get sick too. Is the money worth other people's lives? Like, other people can get sick too. Also on my connecting bus ride that I was on and stuff like that, the air was contaminated. So, like, I could feel it coming through the vents. I shut the vents off. These motherfuckers are trying everything in the book. And it's like, you know what? I know you guys are all listening because my phone's overheating. Everything that you do just increases all of the karma that you're going to get exponentially. Some of you won't make it to court dates and jail cells. Just know that. Because you're trash. So, and I'm still here. Like, it doesn't feel great, but I'm still alive and I'm still very well. So, I don't know what else you guys have planned, but you'd better like sit back and worry about yourselves. So don't think that God's not watching. Don't think people aren't watching you. That's the funny thing about it. It's like, you guys keep doing this shit. Your egos are blown out. Your narcissism, your mental illness, the shit that you guys do is just, it's ridiculous. And you have these egos because you think that you're on top of the world. If you're so on top of the world, you wouldn't have to go through all of this. You would not have to go through all of this just to take me out. And if it was meant to take me out, I wouldn't be here anymore, because you guys sure have tried everything. So fuck you. But anyways, the bus was also contaminated, but one specific person, which was this woman right here, was on, I caught her while she was on her phone or whatever, but her behavior was suspicious and she kept looking at me. She kept trying to like check my vitals. That's what they all do. That's what the stewardesses did on the airplane. That's what they all fucking did. So.
At the customer service window. These numbers are ready.
Anyways, everything's obnoxious. Glare is getting in the way. But anyways, this person right here, she's sitting right across from me. Her chunky little companion was over in the other seat, but I was mostly concerned about her, because she absolutely sprayed my bags and contaminated my shit. So they got on a different transitioning bus or whatever, transitional bus or whatever the fuck you call it, because I'm traveling by ground now, than what I was on, thank God. But I guess that was the point, since she did that to me. So anyways, but the bus also, there was also something going on with the air as well. I could feel it. It was very, like I said, I turned off my vents. And the thing is like, even though they know my route and they know where I'm going, and obviously no matter what I do, these fucking viruses are infecting my phone and my life and everything, they don't quite know where I'm gonna sit. You know what I mean? They don't quite know where I'm going to be. And it takes a level of being able, it takes a risk of contaminating the whole entire air just to be able to poison me. So again, and I say again, they are running the risk of contaminating several people. I saw the effects of that when I was on the plane. Whether it was some kind of clone person or whatever the fuck was going on, they kept spraying the contaminant in the air when I was on the plane. And you could see the effects of other people, the passengers next to me and people surrounded on the plane. They were dozing off because it causes lethargy, it causes body aches and muscle pains. And it makes you sleepy. So, and that's another reason why I know that I was contaminated and I was poisoned by this bitch that I just showed, and why I was, and how I know that it actually happened, because I was doing okay until I went to the restroom, and then all of a sudden I started to feel that way, and then the lethargy and all of that kicks in. So, like I said, again, Rosalita over here, she had to, you're running the risk of contaminating yourself, but they're also running the risk of making those other people very sick too. So, and it's like by any means necessary. Like the level of desperation is not only like, it's beyond vicious, it's just, it's stupid. It's like, how much are you willing to, do when your consequences have already been rendered. But anyways, so I called Amtrak because I was really frustrated about that. And they just advised me stupidly to go and, talk to the police or whatever, the Amtrak police or whatever. Why would I talk to the Amtrak police when, like, basically, if they're willing to, like, poison a whole bus, then it just lets you know that there's some connected people that are very criminal-minded and shady. There's a lot of it's funny because some of the lowest people reside in the highest places of authority. And that is the problem with this system. But the funniest thing about it is most of these people have money, resources, and connectivity that is not theirs to begin with. They didn't work for this shit. They didn't earn it. They stole it from people like me. So, and then they want to be mad when shit happens and there's legalities about it, and they are held accountable for their evil ways. Like I said, also, these are the type of bullies and people that I've been online bullied, I've been talked about, I've been made fun of, but none of these bitches have come to my face and said shit. So, if any of you want to run up and actually poison me to my face and tell me what you've said, like, I'm more than happy to answer that call, because ain't nobody scared of you. You guys are the ones in fear, because if you were the ones in fear, you wouldn't be working this hard to take out one person. So, that's bully behavior, but God's about to bully your asses in the worst way.